I don't think we're
micro famous.
Okay.
Day in the life on the Royal Caribbean Ultimate World Cruise. We started the day out with breakfast and my prescription medication and mimosas.
Stop the cap.
Did you ever dream of going on a luxurious cruise where you can just go out there at sea and enjoy yourself, and maybe with your family? Maybe that's your case, and maybe you even went on a cruise already. But the thing is, how much time did you actually spend on that cruise? That is the question. And in my perspective, a cruise is supposed to have a limit of at the most like 2 weeks, and you will see why. Welcome to the Guccino's Bazaar, and I am your host, Izzy Guccino, and I am here today to let you on the drama that's currently ongoing still on a 9-month cruise on the Royal Caribbean Company, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. But first, let's see what this cruise is all about.
I don't think we're micro famous. We never expected so much interest in the World Cruise. We've been planning this for 2 years, and you know, for us it's the trip of a lifetime, but we did not know so many other people would be so interested.
I think it's just really interesting that the world is so obsessed on TikTok with the cruise. The best part of the cruise is going to sleep and waking up in a new country, and just going to sleep and waking up and having a new experience. The worst part is trying to pace myself and not eat too much food. Is it worth the money? For me, it's a trip of a lifetime. So to have this experience and be able to travel to more than 60 countries all over the world, it's priceless.
Yeah, it is actually priceless, and when you think about it, the plan from the beginning was to actually go and discover more than 60 countries, but it has been ongoing for already more than 2 months, and a bunch of problems have occurred. And generally, when you think about a 9-month cruise, you would think, how much would something like that would cost? And from my research, I've seen that for those 9 months, it can go in between $60,000 and $120,000, almost worth a good apartment or something. And so, the people who go on that crazy cruise, I call it, let's see what they look like.
Day in the life on the Royal Caribbean Ultimate World Cruise. We started the day out with breakfast and my prescription medication and mimosas. He was being really stingy and didn't get me anything when we went shopping, but I know the best is yet to come. He's pushing 80 and this cruise is kind of his last hurrah. Then we got in a fight, so I went to the bar and I got some drinks, and then it was the end of the day. Come back for my next day on the 9 months of Royal Caribbean.
Stop it. Get some help.
I don't know about you guys, but who else is weirded out by that video in a way? That's kind of crazy, but let's go and see some more.
I'm on the 9-month Ultimate World Cruise. Of course I'm convinced that Whoopi Goldberg is coming on the ship. Duh, she's the godmother.
I'm on the 9-month Ultimate World Cruise. Of course I lay in bed and relax all day.
I'm on the 9-month Ultimate World Cruise. Of course I work out every day.
I'm on the 9-month Ultimate World Cruise. Of course I've gained 10 pounds in just a few short weeks.
I'm on the 9-month Ultimate World Cruise. Of course I'm on weight loss drugs so I don't gain weight.
A little bit more normal people in a way, but still, something feels off about this. I don't know what, but throughout this video, guys, we will be exploring what's going on in here, and hopefully nothing weird comes out of this.
Okay, y'all, it's 2024. Time to change the Christmas decorations on my door. So we've done that. The room pretty much still looks the same. I've just rearranged a few little things to make it a little bit more homey. I also wanted to show you the view out the windows because everyone was inquiring we can see the helipad. It's a little bit overcast today, but we can see the helipad because we are on the very, very front of the ship. So out of both windows, very cool. I love these windows because we have pillows up there. We could actually sit there if we wanted to and just look at the ocean, at all the ports. I have my little calendar up now that shows where we're going every day this month. Very exciting. I've rearranged my makeup a little bit too. So I have some stuff out here. And I was able to organize the rest in my drawer. Sometimes when the ship is rocking a little bit, it moves around. The closet's still fabulous. Bought a couple of new purses. I love this new purse from Brazil, this little red one. And oh, I was gonna wear my flip-flops today. Look at my pineapple flip-flops, aren't they cute? Maybe later, because it's a little rainy right now. But everything else looks the same.
Now that video was weird, right? Some weird stuff is going on that cruise. I am telling you. Like the video that lady was making, I can tell you some shit is going on, literally. Ugh. And just by the kind of video she was making, it kind of looked like she was kind of making a video invitation in a way, where she's kind of showing off the kind of room she has to kind of show you the potential she's got.
He cold.
And right after that, guess what happened? Some people started to test positive for COVID, actually.
Breaking news coming out of the Royal Caribbean 9-month cruise right now. You know it's serious when I have my bonnet on and I came out of bed to make this because my fiance is sleeping and I did not want to wake him up. Someone has tested positive for COVID and it is day 12. And so far, I've seen 2 videos confirming that there is a positive COVID outbreak and they are quarantining right now as we speak. So I don't know if this is her real name, but ND, our CT director, who's also covering cruise content, confirmed through her inside source that she saw on this person's Instagram who is cruising. They tested positive for COVID, and this is the photo that they posted from their cabin room saying, "I've tested positive for COVID and I'm currently in isolation." Then the person also posted this, said, "I'll celebrate Christmas with me, myself, and I, and Ocean View because she's quarantining right now." So ND has confirmed that this person does have a public Instagram, but she's choosing to keep this person's information private. So I don't know if we'll find out who this person is, but it's only day 12. We already have a COVID outbreak. And I think people are wanting to know, did it happen before they came on the ship? Because remember, you can potentially be asymptomatic for several days, or did they contract it in the port? We don't know. So technically we have 4 boxes checked already for bingo, one being COVID outbreak, the other one being collects form based on the information I said yesterday in my video. Someone did a port errand run, and then someone went home early. So we are 4 boxes down and we're only on day 12. The drama is starting. The tea is in. How long do we think before there's going to be another outbreak?
I'm telling you guys, the drama has started. And it started with COVID, started with a bunch of people getting sick, running from problems after problems, to the point where we have another example like this one. Look at this.
Alternatively, put me on the cruise. I'll go. I'm going on the Ultimate World Cruise.
If you had FOMO over the viral 9-month world cruise, maybe think again. Mark Sebastian, one of the few TikTok influencers sharing their firsthand experience, is spilling the CT about the trip after a publishing brand offered to sponsor his 18-day stay on the cruise.
I'll be telling you the good, the bad, and the ugly, but in my own way, which is the fabulous, I'm pressing charges, or prison honey.
The negatives soon outweigh the positives, and the creator claimed he's ready to come home after encountering hours of long lines, canceled excursions, a lack of bottled water, and restricted access to the laundry room, unless you were of a higher level membership status on Royal Caribbean or staying for the full 9 months.
The water only comes in 3 temperatures, which is freezing, scalding hot, or 3rd-degree burns. If the people on this cruise ship continue to give me dirty looks everywhere I go, because I have my phone on the gimbal, recording myself, I promise I will give you that energy back tenfold.
Commenters have had a fair share of laughs at his comedic reviews. Some viewers appreciated his motive to, quote, cause chaos and drama aboard the ship. And his videos have garnered millions of views, with long-term travelers appreciating his unique and honest critiques. Some even commented with a petition to extend his stay. Passengers on the Ultimate World Cruise will hit all 7 continents, 60 countries, and 11 world wonders over 9 months. What do you think? Is the $60,000 world cruise worth it?
Totally not worth it. Why? I know human beings. A human being specifically in a boat enclosed by themselves for a long time, and specifically with social medias and all of that going on, a lot of problems are going to happen, specifically since the fights are not actually going on in the actual ship. They're actually going on in social media, and that's how you can actually find and retrieve all of these videos that you're actually seeing in this video. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, but hey, guess they paid $60,000 for something like that. Hey, that's their problem. And after that, guess what happened? It's not even about the problems in between people. It's even the problems in between the cruise ship, the crew members, the ship, and everything going on. Look at this.
Well, the worst thing that could happen on a cruise ship just happened. So now I'm not sure what we're gonna do next, but this is the announcement they just made.
Condition makes it difficult and unsafe for tendering operation. In the meantime, we will remain at anchor and wait for the...
Why are you leaving? The water seems so calm. It's alright to get off the boat when it's leaving. Apparently it's too windy and choppy for us to take over.
Apparently the ship had some issues and some water was actually going down in the ship, so they had to kind of evacuate and wait until the problem is resolved. I'm telling you, it feels like this whole cruise is problem after problem after problem after problem, and we're just here waiting for the next problem to happen. Just like for this woman, she's actually documenting all of her adventure throughout videos on TikTok, and let's see what she's gotta say in day number 48.
And I wanted to talk about the concept of getting sick of the food that you're eating. So when we first got on the cruise, everybody's like, oh, how's the food? And oh my goodness, I can't imagine eating cruise food for 9 months. And I did a short video about the food, and it's prepared very well, tastes good. Not everybody agrees with me on that, but after a while, I knew I was going to get sick of it, because I've worked camp jobs where we're either on a 7, 14, or 28-day menu, where it takes them that long, 7, 14, or 28 days to loop it. And I started getting sick of the food about 2 or 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I think. So I got sick, and I didn't want to eat anything for a while. And then when I got better, I still kind of didn't want to eat anything. My taste buds were off, and everything just tasted different, and I didn't like it. So I'm eating a whole lot less. So for all of you people who thought, oh my goodness, after 9 months on a cruise, I will gain so much weight, you won't, because you will get tired of the food, and you just won't want to eat it anymore, because that's what you have to choose. That, you know, what you have is what they serve.
And that's the thing, guys. When you actually eat the same food every time, and it's literally the same thing every time, well, first, get boring. And the second of all, even your physique is gonna let you know that you've had enough. So yeah, in her case, it took her like a couple weeks to get into that state of not wanting to eat anything else, to the point where now she's actually gonna start to starve. So it kind of sucks for these people, but hey, they're the ones who decided to pay the $60,000. But hey, it's not the case of everybody. Look at her.
Get ready with me while I give you an update on a 9-month world cruise. So today is the 8th. That means we've been on the ship for almost a full month. It's been nothing but amazing. We've been to so many places already in this short time period. I don't have words of how amazing it's been so far. Different places, different cultures, different people, and I feel like I've already learned so much from this short time. Next up, we're stopping in Argentina. I can't remember the city's name. And then we're going to Falkland Island. And then it's time for Antarctica. I must say, I am quite nervous for Antarctica, with all the videos going around about Drake's Passage. The other day we went actually through a storm, and it really wasn't that bad. Like, in that time I was busy in our room, I took a shower, and I looked outside and the storm looked bad, but I didn't feel it that bad on the ship side. There's a lot of people going around saying the ship flooded, and all that happened was some of the doors opened and the rain came in, so it wasn't really a flood. I wouldn't call it a flood, I don't know. I think the Thor did get wrecked, but it wasn't like a flood. So far, my biggest highlight was probably seeing Christ the Redeemer. That was really special. And I must say, I also didn't know what to expect of Argentina and Uruguay, if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
And see, the other problem is weather. No one can actually expect what the weather is gonna be about. If they run into a storm or something, they actually have to go off the course that was planned and go somewhere else where it's safe. That way they don't go and drown. And last but not least, let's go back to our favorite vlogger.
Hey Ultimate World Cruise followers, it's another sea day. And rather than just talking about how we're living our best life, because that gets boring time after time, there's so many sea days. Today I'm going to do what I like and what I don't like about the ship. I really like that there are hand sanitizer stations all over the ship, but especially on the stairways. I don't like the casino, mostly because I haven't won any money here yet. I like the fact that there is a bar open pretty much all the time on the ship. So most of the time, the ship is really loud and there's lots of music coming from the centrum. I'm currently on deck 6, just off from Vintages, and there isn't any music going on downstairs. And so I kind of want to talk softly because it's so rare for it to be this quiet. It's just the sound of people talking. It's kind of nice for a change. I don't like this artwork, and I don't think anyone else does either. I do like the coffee shop, and the staff behind the counter is just amazing.
All I'm saying is, all of this adventure sounds like a freaking scam, because if you are willing to go through all of this and you're paying top-notch money for that, you are crazy and you're out of your mind. But if you want me, I will let you know. I will give you an update in a few weeks on how this cruise goes on. And it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how far they will go and how far they're gonna survive. Because I don't think this whole thing is gonna last the whole 9 months. Some problems are gonna happen, and we'll be here to talk about it. The Cochino's Bazaar with your host, The Cochino. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's very important. And comment down below with the word cruise if you want more craziness. On that note, peace.